Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where I was thinking about that whole trade ideas concept, right? And the main idea behind that was to be able to spend down our diplomatic power a little bit, and I think that's a good idea. But at the same time, why? Because our main problem right now is a religious one. We're having a really hard time converting to Sunni, right? So maybe we should take religious ideas. Now, that's going to give us missionary strength here. That will cut into our administrative power. But that might be okay. Is there anything in the diplomatic tree that improves our religion? I don't think that there is. Like, that's vassal force limit contribution there. Anything in here? I don't think so. Hypothetically, humanist might help. I mean, it would help. But I think we go for religious ideas here, to be honest. It does mean that we're delaying our expansion ideas. There's no doubt about that. But I think ultimately, long-term, that'll be the way to go. But we don't do that yet. We're not going to spend anything here, so we can always change our mind here. We can abandon this group without spending anything at no cost. So for the time being, we'll sit on religious ideas and see what we think about that. Now, we just expanded up over here. How are we doing on our overextension? Okay, we're a little bit over governing cap. That's noted. And we're going to need to drop the influence of these guys a little bit. We may have to wait for an event for that. It's at its equilibrium right now. Noted. Okay. Well, we're entering a little bit of a chill period here. I want to take a quick look on our institutions. Okay. So this is going to spread slowly. However, we could pretty easily truncate that by colonizing this region over here. That's a possibility. Right now, it's not the biggest of priorities. I think we'll finish up South Africa first. And the reason behind that is simply because, yeah, there's spreading up here happening, but it's incredibly, incredibly slow. Shua insulted us. How rude. What did you do that for, Shua? What a bunch of jerks. Okay, well, we are working our way up on our government rank, right? That's one of our primary goals right now. We need 8 more developments. 8. It should be pretty easy. Ashuranian separatists have popped up over here. We're just going to stop drilling here, and we'll arrive there on 28 April. Okay, we'll go in after the month tick. Hopefully that's enough morale. We'll see. Yep, that appears to be enough morale. Government reform progress or losing a stability? I would rather lose the government reform progress here, although I don't love it. Okay, there we go. Cool. Who's Adal allied with again? Yemen and Mara, I believe? Yes, that's correct. We do have access to a new ability here. What do we want? Religion enforced, resistance to reformation. We're unlikely to have any problems with that. War score cost versus other religions sounds like that could be good. Okay, we'll take that. Cool. Now, our corruption is currently growing. I'm not too concerned about that. We are working it down very slowly. Bosazo is now cored. England is preparing to attack the Achizi Federation. Sure. And we don't want to ally Bonneman. That's not going to happen right now. We did just lose a general. That was this guy over here. We'll go ahead and recruit a new one. He is terrible at his job, but that's fine. We just want him for drilling for now. Zazao wants to ally us. Not going to happen. So that Oromo migration is continuing. But this is actually making Verder become fetishist, which is quite good, actually. It's currently Sunni. So it's now fetishist, which means that we're not working on converting that. Now, this is very, very low missionary strength. Very low. Well, there's a bunch more cores finishing up. That is good. We can look at our development here. It shouldn't have gone up, right? Yeah, 992. How long on our colonies? Actually, Lower Limpopo is going to be done very, very soon. Warsangali separatists are brewing up. Let's go ahead and stop this drill. Okay. What do we want here? The cult for our heir. Honestly, it's really hard to give up that discipline. Okay. So where is this actually going to pop? Okay, up in Bosazo. We'll head up over there. And we're probably just going to provoke this. 1.3 years? It's fine to provoke it. I'd rather deal with it now. There we go. Problem solved. Lower Limpopo is now self-sustaining. We're going to grab Upper Limpopo next. I'd like to, like, fill in these gaps here, and then maybe we'll draw a line down this direction. We'll see. There are a few things up over here to fill in, and then we'd have this whole area. So, I mean, we've got a lot of colonization to do yet. Seems reasonably fine. We'll get that cord. Beautiful. So, when are we going to go back to war? That is the major question right now. We can have 2 additional land force for now. And we are over our governing cap at this moment. I would like to do something about that. Let's see here. Military administration would not give us that as an upgrade. Noted. Colonialism is, of course, adopted. Printing press is slowly spreading. Now, global trade, we might actually be able to get before we get printing press. That's a potential option. It's spreading a lot faster. So, fingers crossed on that one. Tuscany is growing the perfume business. That's good. 100 population in Upper Limpopo. I like it. Okay, so that's going to be 5 development and 3 development. So this would be enough development to get us up to Empire rank. Noted. I want to check in on the power level of Spain. They're Miltech 16 with 206,000 troops. Okay, so we're 1 Miltech behind, and we have about half their troop count. That's noted. Yep, that's definitely noted. So we're going to need to move in and attack one of these guys up here, right? That's almost certainly going to be a thing. I would like to do Adal. Yemen and Mara, huh? We could probably vassalize Mara. I don't know if that would be possible with Yemen. We can grab our next admin tech, which we absolutely do. And we're capped on our manpower. So I think that we should prepare for this attack. So we would do something along the lines of this. Okay. Do we have a CB up here? No. So we should definitely be building a spy network on Adal. I'm fine with fighting Yemen and Mara. We don't want to co-belligerent either of them. More Oromo are coming in. That is expected. Should we, in fact, make Oromo be an accepted culture? We can have 4 promoted cultures. Right. What is Oromo at right now? 3%. That's not very high. We should definitely promote Swahili to accepted. Malagasy should be accepted. Do we make Luba? It has reduced penalties. So I think that instead we make Shona be the next accepted one, and then Ganda. Okay, so we're going to be able to swap these around later if need be, but for now, that should help matters somewhat. More Oromo are coming in, yep, and these are hard times. Okay. Kappa and Simeon. Right. Okay. For now, I'd like to let that war end, I think. Maybe. How long do we think that's going to take? Oh, that should be done very soon. Yeah, we'll let that happen. We still need to build our spy network. So I think this is fine. Realistically, I think this is okay. I would like to build more province improvements. 0.09 and... Ooh, 0.42. Absolutely. Cool. So we'll get a bunch of those workshops built, increasing our income. And our corruption is going down a little bit. I'd like to root out slightly more. There we go. Upper Limpopo is making naval supplies. Okay, sure. We did just lose our artist. Stability cost modifier isn't great, but we'll go for it. Okay, this war is over. We're going to stop our drills and start these recovering. We don't quite have the spy network that we need. A couple more months on that will do. And that'll be fine. So we're getting our morale back up. We're going to fight Adal very shortly here. They should be overextended and weak from that war. So I love it. This will go very well. I wish that we could vassalize Shua right now. But sadly, we just can't. Not until we get a little bit more territory. 100 population. Sounds good. Cool. Oromo migration has been removed from all of these. Okay, so the Oromo settlers have begun to settle down. Okay. Cool. How long on our truce with Adran, anyway? 1612? So that's a while yet. Sure. Let's go ahead and declare on Adal, I think. So we need to make a claim here. Oh yeah, we're a great power. I forgot about that. We need to fabricate a claim on... definitely Harar. Right here. That's 22 development there. Beautiful. So we have a claim on that. And now we are going to tick forward one day. We have a Conquest CB. And we're going to take this. Mara and Yemen will join. Shua would help us, but we don't actually need their help, I don't think. Like, look at these numbers. Absolutely pathetic. So we're going to go in, take their capital here. And as far as this goes, these guys are going to go in here, but we're going to split off a few extra forces. Just to grab this little pocket a little bit more quickly. There we go. And we're not really expecting to be able to get control of this strait. We haven't worked on our military, or rather our navy, at all. Herrera actually fell already. Slightly shocking there. Well, we'll press forward a little bit here. These guys can start to move forward over to Berbera. Beautiful. Okay. Now the question is, what's their plan here? Corrupt connections, huh? Okay. Yeah, we can call allies to our wars, but we're not going to. Oh, we need to wait for a month tick for this to regenerate. There we go. Improve relations. Not great, but it'll do. Land movement blocked by this fort. Okay. So we'll just move these guys up a bit. Something like this. And they're just kind of trapped here. There's not much they can do. Colonial Australia is the sole domain of Spain, according to the Pope. Well, we'll take some offense to that, possibly, but probably not, actually. We don't really care about Australia. Army tradition sounds good. And we're going to wrap this up over here pretty quick. Adal and Separatists down over this way. Okay, we'll just go grab those real fast, like so. Now, these guys are starting to move in over here. I think this is fine, honestly. These guys are going to move in up here. And now this force is going to move down to reinforce this. Okay, and we'll siege this back. I was expecting us to get here a little faster. We'll just go ahead and retreat here. That's no problem. I don't mind losing that fight. Okay, these guys can come on down. It was just unfortunate timing on this, really. And these guys are going to start their recovery. Let's see. We need the Mani to not gain influence. They would lose influence here. Okay. We're going to favor neither party here. Now we need the Mani's opinion to come up. But we also need our Crownland one more time. So we need this war to end, right? That's definitely a thing that we need here. We're not going to really be too bothered with these guys up here. We're probably just going to ignore them and just take what we can. Can we already take what we can get, actually? Out of curiosity. We could make them landlocked. It's actually a pretty decent claim there. But that would make a lot of people really, really upset. What if it was something a little bit more along the lines of this? Even that would make people pretty upset. Okay, noted. So we're just waiting for this fort to fall to be able to fight these guys properly. Let's see, 1 siege and 1 siege. Sure. Man, not having great rolls there, are we? We're going to bring this guy on down, and this guy is going to come over to Ausa. There we go, 21%. That's looking a lot better. We got an instant breach. I like it. These guys are going to move in and stack here. We're expecting this to end very soon. And then we're just going to pile in and just wreck Adal's army. Any moment now. There we go. They're not going to like this. This is not going to go well for them. Okay. So they retreated. We're going to send 1 unit here, and 1 unit here, and 1 unit here, and 1 unit here. We're just looking to siege for right now. I don't know where they're retreating to. We'll keep an eye on that. Interesting. They're retreating up this way. Now, Yemen has come in over here. We do have breaches on both of these already. So we're going to pull 2 forces back and start going after these guys. Just getting the breaches means that that was worthwhile. They're hitting Harar, which we're definitely going to go deal with. There we go. They're retreating, and we're going to fight them here. Cool. There we go. No problem. And I'm going to send 1 force here and 1 force here. We already won the Siege of Dembia. I love it. Okay. Let's head out like that. There we go. That's full occupation. Perfect. Okay. All according to plan. These guys can group back up. These guys can group back up. Now the question is this what we take? I would honestly like to take Lasta. And taking Tajira would be very good. The reason I want Lasta is because his fort is well positioned here. So we'll group these guys together and these guys together. We're going to head back to, like... we'll head back to RC for now with this unit. Okay. What do we need for this? 2 reasons. That we can probably just wait on. Okay, now we have 8 reasons. 9 reasons that we need. Presumably because of these blockades. We do definitely need to start actually working on our navy. I think that's pretty clear at this point. Let's see here. We'll try to settle the issue. 8 reasons. Okay. We do have ticking going up, right? How much more can we get from ticking? 13 more from ticking. Beautiful. And we're gaining 0.4 per month. Okay. This seems fine. We'll wait it out. Royal marriage offer from Ashanti. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, indeed. Yeah, we're happy with that. Cool. So that seems all fine, right? We're just waiting on getting a few more reasons here. We have 0 reasons right now. Length of war is improving. Ticking war score is on our side as well. They will now accept this. Who all will be angry? Ajuran. We don't care. Adal. We don't care. Yemen. We don't care. Hormuz. We don't care, I don't think. Mamluks we care a little bit about, maybe. Let's take a look at the strength of Hormuz. We don't care. Mamluks. That we care about a little bit. We're going to need to chill on this front. I was thinking about taking something away here. There's not really anything that I want to not have, because the obvious options would be this pocket, which is it's a pocket. We definitely want it. Tajura, which we want to help control this crossing, and Lasta, and then going this direction, which we want to control this whole area, right? It's a really good fort. It's a really, really good fort. But this is a lot of AE. I think we can manage it. Let's send the demand. It's slightly risky. Slightly risky. We're going to start these guys drilling in this area. We're going to immediately come over to the Mamluks. And we're going to look to improve relations with them. Okay. Now then, we're going to have to turn our eyes to over here, right? Because we've kind of worn out our welcome up here. We need to chill on this side. No doubt about that. We lost our conquest CB against Adal. No one is currently joining a coalition against us. That'll happen eventually. So we're going to boost up to an empire here. We'll gain legitimacy and strengthen our government. Fantastic. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I wanted to click this button. We're now an empire. We're a cultural union of Congo culture. All Congo cultures are now accepted in this realm. Beautiful. That's nearly all of our population. Now we can make states because our admin cap will have gone up. And we'll core all of this, except for these that we don't have enough to core. And we can make all of these into states, and we'll need to get those full cores going, right? That'll take some time. We're doing okay on our governing cap. 105? Sure. For the time being, that's fine. And Lasta is a supply limit of 23. Okay, we're going to need to move down to Angot. That's fine. And I'm going to move this guy into Harar. Yeah, we have this here, but it's okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and enable our army drilling. There we go. And of course, we're going to need to make more cores here. So we'll sort by overextension. We don't want to make these cores down here just yet, but that's fine. we definitely need to turn our eyes over to this side, which basically means we vassalize Ashanti, start moving up this way, fighting, like, we're going to have to go through Scotland. Who is allied with France. We can't break that alliance with our great power, can we? Not currently. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Of course, we can do a government reform here, and we should. Economical matters, huh? Yearly corruption reduction would be really, really nice. There's institution spread as well, but I don't think that's as big of a deal. Honestly, I think yearly corruption reduction. We take that. That sounds good. That basically doubles our corruption reduction. Granted, it's currently increasing due to our overextension, but that's fine. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to start targeting Western Africa instead of Eastern Africa. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Ken2In, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.